Okay, we're still in our L7 start document, and I'd like to put some type at the bottom of the poster. So I'm going to scroll up a little bit, and I'm going to go get my horizontal type tool, and then make some point text. So I'm just going to click once to make point text, and I'm going to type the word transform. Okay, and we see it picked up the subhead style. I'm going to go ahead and Command A or Control A, select all that type, and then go over here to the character panel, and I'd like to change it to Myriad Pro Bold Condensed. So let's see if we can find Myriad Pro Bold Condensed. Okay, and I'd like to make it 48 point, so I'll choose the 48 point here. And I'd also like it to be centered, so we'll go to the Paragraph tab and choose Center Alignment. And then go up here to the Swatches panel, and let's choose White. Okay, now we'll get our black arrow, our selection tool, and we can move the type around now. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to change the shape or distort the type. And we're going to use a special method to do that. We're going to go into the Object menu to Envelope Distort, and then we're going to make with Warp. Now what this does essentially is make the type fit into the shape of an envelope. And we have different shapes already made, different shapes of envelopes already made for us. If we go into the Object menu to Envelope Distort, Make with Warp, we can see a whole bunch of different styles that we can choose. These are different shapes of envelopes. And we're going to force the type to fit into the shape of one of these envelopes. Let's just choose Arc Upper. Okay, and we can check Preview to see how that's going to look. And I like the way that looks, so let's just go ahead and click OK. You can experiment with the other styles. And now with the black arrow, I'm going to move the word transform up here to actually sit on top of the type in the two columns. And what I'd like to do next is force the type in the two columns to wrap around the shape of the word transform. It's called a text wrap or a runaround. So I'm going to go up to the Object menu and choose text wrap, and we're going to say make. Okay, so now we can see the text in the two columns is wrapping around the shape of the word transform, and I can change the distance the type moves away from the word transform, or the offset distance, by going up here to the Object menu to Text Wrap, and we'll go to Text Wrap Options. And we'll change it from 6 point to 9 point, and click OK. And now you can see the type moves a little bit farther away from the word transform. If I go up into the Select menu to deselect, you can see now that the text is wrapping around or running around the word transform. Okay, let's go into the View menu to fit all in window. And I'm going to, with the black arrow, click on the Artboard on the right here to activate it, and then go into the View menu to fit Artboard in window, and then Control minus or Command minus to zoom out a little bit. And we're going to put some text on this curved path that has already been made for us here. But what I usually like to do is I like to make the text outside away from the path first, and then just paste it onto the path. So I'm going to hold down the Option key and spacebar, or the Control key, or the Alt key and spacebar to get the grabber hand temporarily. Just move the Artboard to the left there, and then I'm going to get my horizontal type tool and click once to make some point text. So I'm going to go ahead and type the words transform yourself. Okay, and then Command A or Control A to select all those letters, and then we'll go back over here to the character panel, and let's change the font to Myriad Pro Regular. So we'll choose Myriad Pro Regular, and let's change it to 20 point. So we'll see if 20 point is available here. No, it's not. So I'll just click on the little icon to the left of the point size field. In order to highlight the field, type in 20, hit the Tab key, and now we've changed the size of the text to 20 point. Let's go to the Paragraph panel and make sure it's center aligned, which it is. Align center. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is just make sure that we've got the type highlighted, which we do there. And now we're going to go to the Edit menu to copy. Okay. And I'm just going to get my black arrow and then hold down the Option key and spacebar or the Alt key and spacebar to get my grabber hand, move the page back over here, the artboard back over so we can see it, and with the black arrow I'm going to select this path. Now, the stroke on the path is going to disappear when we click on it with the Type on a Path tool. And so we're going to go get the Type on a Path tool, and we're going to hover over the path until that little sort of lightning bolt is over the path, and click once, and then we're going to go into the Edit menu to paste. And now our type appears on that path.